Saturday, April 12th, 2025, back at the dacha. And I'm also here with my wife and mother-in-law. So it's their first time out here. And spring has arrived. Check this out. Where's the snow? 1 week ago, there was a whole bunch of snow here, and it's all gone. I have been feeling under the weather. Actually, even today, my nose is a little bit stuffy. So, yeah. I didn't come out here. Usually I come out 2-3 times a week, but last Sunday. So it's been 6 days since I've been here, and just a little bit of snow right there. That's it. That's all that's left. It's pretty warm actually right now. Let's go take a look at the temperature. Plus 17 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's a pretty warm day. So with the temperature being plus 17, what does that mean? I don't think I'm going to go light the stove. No need. It's pretty warm. And I think it's going to probably even warm up a little bit more. It's around lunchtime right now. So I'm thinking by about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm sure it might even get up to 20. We'll see. Yeah, and just this little bit of snow that's here. The reason why it never melted is because when I was shoveling the snow in the winter, that was actually just packing down. And that's why it hasn't melted yet, but probably in a day or two, it'll melt. So what am I going to be doing today? Well, I need to work on that arbor and keep sanding. And like I said, that was my last project before the snow melts. So things are working pretty much on schedule. Hopefully the arbor will be finished probably within the next 2 weeks. Probably 4 more times of coming out here. And that's that. And let's do a walk around. Let's go and do a walk through our dacha. See what it looks like after the snow melted. Come on, let's go. So Vika, spring is here and first time out for the year for you.
Yeah, we did a look around.
Uh-huh.
Everything looks fine. It's kind of soft. The ground is still soft, but it's gonna be fine. Look what I found.
Wow, flowers ready. The first yellow flowers. So what do you got planned for today? What are you going to be doing?
Open the grapes first.
Yeah.
And then we'll plant some rediska because we didn't.
What's rediska in English?
Radish. And some green onions and some dill and some parsley.
Wow.
If there's time, I'll do the hydrangeas. Snip, snip, you have to do it.
Right.
Hydrangeas there, lots.
Okay, and Babushka's going to be doing quality control.
She's going to be my apprentice.
Apprentice. Okay. Well, I'll let you guys get back to work, and I got to go do mine. All right, there is no snow here. It is all melted, but the ground is still pretty soft. And the water that was flowing in my drainage ditches, it's still a little bit wet, but nothing flowing. So here it is. Opened up the greenhouses because it's so humid in there. And what else we got? Well, there's the shed. That's going to be another project where I'm going to have to put siding and a couple windows into that. And let's go check out the pond. Here's the pond. So the ice has melted on the pond here. And soon, my hostas that I transplanted, what was that, a year and a half ago? On this side of the path and on this side of the path, they will start growing. I'll probably end up raking up some of these leaves along the pathway. And here's my little bench. It's a lavichka, it's called. Just a little sitting area. And somewhere down the road, I need to make the path go like this and around that. And this building right here, the previous owners used that as a smokehouse for smoking their meat and their fish. So maybe one day we'll be smoking meat and making smoked salmon in there. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, this is all with hostas right over here. So once they start blooming, this whole thing is with flowers. And it looks really, really cool, and it's nice and shady. All right, let's keep moving on. As I was saying earlier, had to open up the greenhouse here, or both greenhouses, because it was so humid in here. And I could even feel the heat right now that's coming out of the greenhouse. So definitely very, very warm. And last year, if you were following along in the videos, I had some projects over here. So these stumps are from last year, where there were some trees, and I actually cut them and pulled the stumps out and replanted. So these trees were actually way over there, brought them over. So looks like they weathered the winter pretty good. And the big project that's going to be coming up is going to be the drainage right here. So going to have to clean it out, and we're going to lay down some fabric and then put rocks into it, and then cover up the fabric and have it stitched up, and then put the soil over top. And that way, when it rains, and the natural slope that we have here, it's very, very natural, and it goes like this all the way down to the creek, way down over there. The water will go down through the drainage, and the ground will dry up much faster. So for now, I got these little bridges here, and hopefully this will all be done. But it's a very, very big job. I'm thinking that the drainage job is going to probably take me a couple weeks, because it goes way up from over there, and I need to even make some ditches over there. And of course, this hell has to be fixed up. I got to haul in the rock, and just so much work. But the good thing is that after a few weeks of work and it's done, it's there for life. So 10, 20 years or whatever, I'm going to end up having a really nice gazon. And gazon means lawn. So I'm going to have a very nice lawn, especially after it rains. A lot of people end up kind of walking in gumboots, like I'm walking in gumboots right now. I don't know if we could see. But yeah, because the ground is wet. Okay, let's go to work. Okay, I got my power cord wrapped around the post. Got my sander all ready. And I have 10 short pieces to sand. So, my objective for today, sand those 10 pieces and give them that burn look. And if I get that done, awesome. If I get half of it done, well, that's still awesome. But I'm going to try push it, try get that done, and then maybe I can start working on possibly start assembling the arbor. But we'll see. Anyways, first things first, let's start sanding. Okay, let's go to work. Here it is, all done. So I got the 10 pieces here all sanded. And now I can start giving them that burn look. All right, let's go do that. I have my 10 pieces all set up here for the burn, and I use a little gas bottle here, little blowtorch, and I'm going to start torching all 4 sides. All right, let's go to work. Okay, here it is, all done. All nicely burnt. Looks pretty good, all 4 sides. Let's take a look here. I'd say that looks pretty good. Okay, there you go. Can't imagine what a little gas bottle can do, but sure gives nice results. All right, I had a schedule. I managed to sand my 10 short pieces and had them burnt. And the sun is still high in the sky. Took my jacket off, it's pretty warm. So, I gotta figure out, what am I gonna do? I don't know, I'll have to think of something. Let's see, what's mother-in-law doing? And what are my wife? They're just chatting away. Well, I guess they were working hard, I don't know. Maybe they're taking a break and I just caught them while they're sitting down. Anyways, I think I'll take a break with them. Okay. I decided to go right ahead and start assembling the arbor. So before the assembly started, I actually had to make a few cuts on Mad Max. And now I'm assembling my arbor. Let's go inside. I'll show you what it looks like. Here it is. It is going to be in two pieces. So the two separate sides. So due to the space limitations that I have, I designed it so that when I start assembling it, I will have two separate pieces, and then later I could connect them together and then start putting the sides on. So here it is. So this is 1/4 of the arbor, or half of one side already completed. All right, let's go do the rest.
Останутся деньги в кармане. Завтра в Хабаровске до плюс 19. Малооблачно. Ветер восточный, порывами до 13 метров в секунду. Ближайшей ночью плюс 10. У вас гибридный автомобиль.
So here I am assembling my arbor, and on the radio the weather forecast comes on. It says that it's going to get up to plus 19 today, and in the evening down to a plus 10. And I'm like, no, I think it seems a bit warmer. So let's take a look and see how warm it really is here at the dacha. There it is, plus 25.5 degrees Celsius. So whether it is plus 19 on the radio or plus 25.5 on my thermometer that's right over here, still it's pretty warm considering just, last week there was like a foot of snow here, so 30 centimeters, maybe more. And the snow is just melting quickly. Anyways, I just thought I'd give you guys a weather update. Gotta get back to work. Gotta start assembling more. So here's what I'm doing. I'm running 4 nails and 1 screw, like this one, into each connection. So there it is. So this one right here is completed, and I think I have enough time. I'll do another one. All right, let's go to work. Okay, here it is. 4 pieces assembled. And then I'm going to start adding the shorts onto them and creating a design that will make the arbor look pretty cool. And then I am going to get the short pieces and the long pieces, put them together so that my arbor could be much higher. Anyways, this is a lot of completion for today. Everything from sanding to assembling. So now I need to cover up Mad Max and haul in the extension cord. And I did put away part of those arbor pieces. And then I am done for today. All right, let's finish up everything. Okay, I am all done. Mad Max is put away. And I'm ready to go home. So, as a recap, what we did today. Well, I sanded 10 pieces. I burnt the 10 pieces. I assembled 4 walls, or 4 sections of the arbor. Gave you guys a walkthrough of how the creek destroyed our street. And we did a walk around our Dutch area to show how much the snow has melted, and it was really warm today, 20 plus degrees. So yeah, spring is definitely here. I don't even have my jacket on right now. Let's go take a look and see how warm it still is. 19.5 degrees Celsius. There you go, 19.5, and it's 7 p.m. So I think it's going to be a warm night. I think the weather forecast did say earlier, and we did record it, that it was going to be plus 10 tonight. So definitely no frost. So yeah, this snow, this little section right here is all going to be probably gone. Anyways, let's turn the camera around here and let's see what Vika is doing. So Vika says that she wants to stay a little bit longer. I don't know, maybe I can find something to do. Actually, I do have a little job right over here. These are my hostas, and the firewood that I was sitting on top of it, that I had around the platform. Anyway, so that's all gone, and while I'm going to wait for Vika, instead of sitting around doing nothing, I'm going to clean out some of those leaves right now. There it is. That looks so much better now. The old hostas are cleaned up. put into the wheelbarrow, and I still got time, and I'm gonna go help Vika here clean up the leaves and put them into the wheelbarrow. So yeah, let's get a few more things done before we leave. So I'm cleaning up everything that is out here, doing a little bit of aerating, and this is the 4th wheelbarrow load that I'm taking out. So this is not a deep dive, but it's gonna help aerate the lawn, and probably next week I will end up doing a better job. But this is just taking the first of it out. I mean, that's 4 wheelbarrow loads. Probably I'll end up getting 5. And Vika's still going, like the Energizer Buddy. Yeah, still going. All right, let's get back to work. Okay, I am done picking up all the leaves. This is the last wheelbarrow load right here. So Vika cleared out this area right here. So opened up these hostas. And this is wheelbarrow number 9. So we still got a little bit of daylight. I'll show you where I'm taking it. This is the area where we take all of our leaves, right over here. So this is sort of like the leaves compost, leaves and branches. And the other compost is more of the vegetables and stuff like that, and that goes into that black bin and on the side. So we got basically 3 areas of composting going on. I also wanted to mention this little garden feature area right here was also cleaned up by Vika, and it looks so much better. The interesting thing about this lawn feature is that it dropped by about, I'd say, 2 feet. So what is that? 12, 24 inches. What is that? 30, 60 centimeters. It dropped because when I built it, there were all the drainage ditches that were all dug out. Oh, there's Vika. Hi, Vika. So I had to put the soil somewhere, so I ended up putting it right here. And the thing was really high, but it has settled down. So this lawn feature is not as high as it was last year, but it looks pretty good. So, and especially with having it cleaned up, well, Vika did that. I just took the leaves away. So anyways, gotta get going. Okay, now I'm done. You know, I keep saying, oh, I'm finished. No, I am really finished now, and it's time to go home. All right, if you like this video, smash the like button, leave a comment. Positive comments are always welcome. Negative comments, I'm not gonna reply back. And what else? Yeah, it helps grow my channel. So, you know, something positive, nice like button, and that's about it. Okay, I gotta get going. Take care, and like I always say, пока-пока.